All rise for the kings of the Black Throne.
Hello everyone and welcome to TPW Talking Pro Wrestling. I'm going to start first with MLW's Kings of Colosseum match as the MLW World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. Alex Hammerstone defends against Richard Holiday. This is the only matchup that I know of is going on tomorrow. Well, Friday, I mean. But I'm excited to watch this because the build-up between these two have been going on for a while. Richard Holiday really badly wants the World Heavyweight Championship. Alex Hammerstone has been a great World Heavyweight Champion for since he started defending it. I'm excited to see where this matchup's going to go. I bet it's going to be a good one. I'm going to predict Alex Hammerstone retains against Richard Holiday, but really Richard Holiday could become the World Heavyweight Champion, and I wouldn't mind either way. This really could go either way. I'm going to say Hammerstone retains, but I bet I'm going to get a slap in the face by the time that matchup ends. But that's really all I have to say about that matchup. That's all I have to say is that matchup is going to be something wonderful. Y'all are going to love it because Richard Holiday and Alex Hammerstone, arguably two of MLW's greatest wrestlers right now, colliding together. Well, not together, but colliding. It's going to be something special. And that's all I have to say. But that was really it for MLW predictions. I am not going to go into my quote-unquote ad break, as I will go on to do the AEW Rampage predictions with my special guest. So, let's do this. Alright, and now it's time to make the predictions for AEW's Rampage. First up, I'm going to start with the Dark Order's John Silver and Alex Reynolds versus House of Black's Malachi Black and Brody King match. This tag team match was announced on Wednesday night, so it wasn't like an actual lineup thing, but having two members of the Dark Order taking on the House of Black, it's definitely going to be something special. The Dark Order and the House of Black could eventually have like a good rivalry with each other. I mean, the Dark Order has gone downhill for a while, and I think the Dark Order could do a good job with this rivalry at the House of Black, if that were to be something that happens. But I think my predictions here is that House of Black wins this tag team match, mainly because Brody King has a matchup with Darby Allin later on Dynamite next week. And they want to give Brody King some momentum for that matchup, but also just because the house always wins. What do you think, special guest?
Yeah, I think I agree. I think the House of Black, they seem to be on a roll. When they had their fight with the Lucha Brothers, or what is the faction called? The
Death Triangle.
Death Triangle. They seemed to be on a roll when they were facing them, and I would argue that they were a harder opponent, more difficult to defeat. Nothing taking away from Dark Order. John Silver and Alex Reynolds are very talented. I don't, but who knows? But I agree. I think this would bring a lot of light to the Dark Order, bringing them back to kind of more in the center of everybody's viewpoint, and I think it'd be great for them to have like kind of like an ongoing thing with the House of Black. That would be great.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on. This match, sweet and simple. Athena and Chris Statlander in action. We do not have an opponent. It's probably going to be enhancement talent. Athena and Chris Statlander win this one.
Yeah, I agree. I think they need to give them some momentum going into, clearly they're going to fight the baddies or Jay Cargill or some version of that faction. So yeah, I think Athena and Chris Statlander win that as well.
Yeah, like you said, build up for baddies, build up for somebody to take the TBS title away from Jade Cargill as well.
Could be Athena or Chris Statlander, either way.
I'm happy with either. I'm hoping it's Chris, but I'm okay with either. Anyway, let's go to more tag team action as the Lucha Brothers will take on Private Party. This matchup was announced, I think, before Wednesday. So, yeah, it was announced before Wednesday. But Lucha Brothers recently having a big matchup. They're still doing very well. And Private Party's been doing a pretty good job with their recent matches that they've had. I say here that the Lucha Brothers win this matchup. I don't really think Private Party winning this makes sense in any way. I mean, it would be awesome. It would be a huge upset, but I just don't see Private Party winning this tag team matchup against the Lucha Brothers.
For the first time, I disagree. I think Andrade El Idolo finds a way to cheat somehow and unmask one of the Lucha Brothers, because that seems to be his go-to thing lately, or at least somebody in his faction.
Oh, yeah, La Facción Ingobernables.
So I see there being some sort of interruption, and potentially the Lucha Brothers could win because of a DQ, but I see Private Party finding a way to pull this off via somebody cheating on their behalf, and they're not above letting that happen. They don't mind somebody getting involved in their matches so they win.
Okay. Well, whatever. And now it's time for what I presume is the main event of this matchup. Ring of Honor World Championship on the line. Jonathan Gresham recently turning heel, becoming a member of the Blanchard Enterprises, versus Lee Moriarty. So Jonathan Gresham, being the world champion, has this Ring of Honor World Championship title match against Lee Moriarty. Last week, what happened with Jonathan Gresham turning heel and being now a member of the Blanchard Enterprises, that surprised me. I did not see that coming. But as I said last episode, I didn't see the new tag team champions thing happening either. So, yeah, that was very unpredictable. I did not see that coming. But Lee Moriarty, I think, he has a great chance to be the Ring of Honor World Champion at some point, and being a part of the Ring of Honor roster altogether. It could elevate his career to something even greater. I just think Ring of Honor is a perfect fit for Lee Moriarty, but my prediction here that Jonathan Gresham retains the Ring of Honor World Championship. How about you?
Yeah, I think Jonathan Gresham, I could see it going either way, really. I mean, especially with some of the twists they've been kind of AEW writing group, whoever's in charge of that, have been putting on the show, which, that, to your point, they've done a great job of keeping us guessing. There's been lots of things they've done that both of us were like, whoa, I would have guessed that going that direction, in a way that is still like, oh yeah, that's really awesome. Mm-hmm. So I could see it going either way, but I'm with you. I think if I had to put a guess, I would say Gresham wins. I don't think Lee Moriarty is the talent to dethrone him in theory from the Ring of Honor World Championship. I don't know who that person is exactly. Potentially maybe Samoa Joe, if he loses his championship, maybe he makes a run for it. I don't know who the person to take Jonathan Gresham out would be necessarily. Or maybe Jonathan Gresham did make a point to say, you can't talk about the best technical wrestler without including me. Maybe that's his kind of like hint that him and Bryan Danielson are going to have a go at it. So I don't know, but I don't think it's Lee Moriarty to take away his title either.
But yeah, there you go, guys. Predictions for AEW Rampage. And yes, I know that the Guns will explain why they turned on the Acclaim, but is there really anything to talk about here? Let's just leave that be for now.
Obviously, I think it's because they keep bringing up their nickname that Danhausen gave them, that they obviously don't like. We won't say that on your podcast here, but I think that's probably a big part of it. But yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think that rivalry will be fun because Billy Gunn's always been really funny on the mic. The Acclaimed are really good on the mic, so I think it'll be a good, problem between the two of them. I think it'll be awesome
and funny for sure.
Fun to watch.
But yeah, that's the predictions for AEW Rampage. And next episode, results for Rampage, results for MLW, and results for Impact Wrestling. Thank you all for watching. This is TPW Talking Pro Wrestling, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Good night, everyone.
All rise for the kings of the Black Throne.